Hey, how's it going? How was uh how was your day? How was work? I saw you got a new sweater. It's interesting. Starting so since you're here, I might as well get right into it. Anyway, it was okay. We were busy, but a good busy that made it go fast. Oh, it's not new. It had it as long as I've worked at the store. Okay, gotcha. All right. Easy enough. When I was playing it before, like testing it out, um, actually, you know what? Um, it was running really, really slow, but hopefully we won't have any problems with it here. Also, I'm hoping that we don't get any more problems with it, with like the stream crashing like we did yesterday. I swear it crashed 2 times. And then when I tried to like put it into OpenShot Video Editor to like put the like compile the videos, well, first what I did is I accidentally put the clips in out of order, so like I waited like almost 2 hours for it to be done processing, only to find out that the clips were out of order, and so I had to do it again, and it took about like a little over 4 hours to process, and then finished processing. I watched the video, and then the audio was out of sync, and the picture kept glitching out. I don't know why, but it's just like, fuck it. I'm not spending more time on this. It's not worth it. No, I don't think it was. Because I've never had that problem with emulator. It wasn't an emulator thing. It was Streamlabs crashing on me. It did it twice. So I don't know. I think it might have been because um, I pressed to like start the stream before I started recording. Normally I press record before I start streaming. So I wonder if that sort of threw it off one way or another. Well, this isn't promising. This is a little laggy. Hopefully this will just be the cutscenes, though. To be completely honest, I haven't tried actually playing the game. I just tested it to make sure that it actually ran and that I could see and hear it. We'll find out if the gameplay is any good. Weird how the light bends around the characters. Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't know why that is. It's like they've got it's like they got a veil over them. It's like I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is about the graphics that's making them that way. Okay, well, Jack's veil is gone now.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it.
All the women in this game have, like, mega boobs. Her, there's the one girl who's, like, the daughter of the sage guy. Who else? Well, two is enough. Two is enough to make my point.
This place gives me the creeps.
It's Black Algandars. Yep.
Oh, stupid precursor junk.
I think it's funny how all of the characters in this game have the really long elf ears. Reminds me of this one post that I saw. It was like talking about how like ears, like the size of the ears are like the elf equivalent of hentai boobs. Like the bigger the ears are, the more hentai-y they are. The character is drawn.
Why did they build this crud?
Hentai ears.
Precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
He's got the magic touch.
I think we're in trouble!
Just do the smart thing. Throw it at him. Attaboy, Jack. Do the right thing.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
That's it's an emulator thing.
What?
Also, it's because I'm running the emulator and OBS at the same time. Sometimes it gets a little cranky when I try to run two programs at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Hopefully it'll go back up to regular speed once the gameplay actually starts. If you played the second game, Jack just goes and it. Yeah, I played Jak 2. Actually, I was thinking of playing it later on. But I feel like it would be appropriate for me to finish this game before I move on to Jak 2.
What in green tarnation?
It's kind of weird how certain games on PCSX2 will run just fine. Like Radiata Stories runs just fine. It runs at 100% speed. But this, for some reason, this game has, like, no offense, it has less detailed graphics as Radiata Stories does, but yet it's running slower than Radiata Stories. So I don't know. ROMs are weird.
But in a bathtub filled with dark echo.
Look, old man! Are you gonna keep yapping? Or are you gonna
an improvement.
Yeah, that's what I'm running it on, because, I mean, if I were to stream it from my actual PlayStation, I would just be, like, pointing a camera at the TV, and that would just be shit quality, so it's easier to stream from an emulator than it is from the console.
To have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Call Acheron the Sage. But
So now we know that running this game on an emulator, it runs quite slow compared to other games. For reasons I don't know. I do have a PS2. It's just that I'm streaming and I can't really stream on a PS2. I mean, like I said, I could, but it would be really shit quality. It'd just be like a webcam pointed at the TV. So, emulator it is.
turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal.
Because right now, I think the fastest speed that it seems to be running at is 70%. But it teeters around like 60 and 50%.
I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20.
There are capture cards that capture PS2. I know, I do have a capture card, but it doesn't work. Like, I've tried to get it working, but it's just too much. I don't feel like fucking around with it. I mean, the emulator works just fine, and in my opinion, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So, yeah.
From the villager.
I mean, once the cutscenes end, it might run at a more reasonable speed.
They are willing to just give them away.
And again, it runs into the whole problem with it. It's just the stream itself. It's a symptom of trying to stream and play a game at the same time. So even if I were to use a capture card, it would probably still be slowed down. So you just gotta tolerate it for now. Sorry.
Waiting for some brave adventure.
It is what it is.
Well, we got the brave
They're very, very finicky things.
Brave adventurer, you two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright. Now here it is, the moment of truth. Okay, we've got 40%. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna mess with the... I'm gonna mess with the video settings. Just a second. GS. I don't know if this will solve our problem, but this is very nightmarish. Oh, that that made it even worse, I think. All right, let's see, video GS. Core settings. Put that back down to 50. Alright. Well, you know what? As long as the stream doesn't crash, I'll be happy. It's not like it's not as if I haven't done. It's not like I haven't done this before, playing games with lag. Yes, I know what this is. It's an egg.
Floating egg-shaped things are precursor ores. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
It is what it is. This kind of makes me want to go back to playing Radiata stories. Okay, I think... There we go. Maybe it'll pick eventually. Sometimes Radiata stories has weird laggy section that runs fine after a bit. Yeah, that is true. Maybe it just needs to get warmed up, for lack of a better term. But you know what? I better not say anything more because I don't want to jinx anything.
Precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect
Go away, cursor.
20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your 8-lab zoomer.
Haha. Zoomer. Okay, Zoomer. Oh! I'm gonna get hurt, yep. That's what happens when you do that. On the bright side, I'm probably not gonna stream for very long because I do have an appointment tomorrow. I need to get sleep for that. I actually wasn't... Oops. Yes, I know. Kind of wish I could just skip this tutorial because I already know how to do all this stuff. Oh well. See, right? No, it's not my appointment. It's not his appointment. It's mine. It's yeah, it's my own thing. But I mean, luckily it's only at noon. I don't have to get up at the ass crack of dawn like I did for my dad's appointment. I gotta get my my monthly medicine. For my poop disorder. I see you don't have to drive all the way out to... Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, like, when I had to take him to his appointment, I picked him up the day before, and he stayed at his house. And so I just took him from there. But yeah, less driving. Skip. I wish I could just skip this stuff. Less driving. She needs to do less day drinking. Yeah. They all just need to stop telling me what to do. I don't need this tutorial. I am a strong, independent JAK. got the power. I mean, I guess I should have, kind of assumed that when he was lagging before I started streaming that he was gonna lag during the stream, but oh well. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
By approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Anyway, so, I'm trying to think if I have any... Oh, I love these blue eco vents. Give all the eco.
Concentrated in the floating clusters.
Yeah, whatever.
This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
I'm trying to decide, what to do for the Radiata story stream on, for Halloween. Like, I'm not sure if I should do it on Halloween or, like, the day before Halloween. Or what. I mean, I posted a poll in the Discord asking, like, what day and time would work best, and nobody's responded yet, so... If I don't get any response, it's gonna be on Halloween night.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the
Well, that's what the poll's for. I'm asking for people's opinions. How am I supposed to know if, how am I supposed to know when people are available if they don't tell me? I think they're doing trick-or-treating this year, which I'm a little unhappy about. But I think as long as, as long as it ends before, before I do my stream, I should be fine. Because that's what I did last year. I handed out candy for trick-or-treating, and then I did my stream. Lord Zane and Corpse Paint. Well, like I said, I'm not working right now, so... I mean, with the exception of, having to do stuff for my dad. Or, like, if I'm going out of town for some thing, I'm pretty much available whenever. So it's not that big of a deal for me. Day after Halloween? Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. I was actually thinking maybe I would do, I can only go one place. I was thinking of doing it multiple days. But I'm unsure if, like, cosplaying multiple days in a row would be a wise decision, but...
Good training, boys.
So maybe, like, November, or, sorry, October 30th, 31, and November 1st. Do, like, a post, Halloween party. Halloween weekend party.
We'd love to stay and chat.
And now Daxter's been day drinking too.
Itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps.
Dexter's been doing cocaine.
Like this.
Well, if he's been doing cocaine, wouldn't that actually speed him up? I wish this game was doing cocaine.
All of it.
That's what I need. I'm immune to caffeine at this point.
Out of here.
I just need to inhale an entire suitcase of ketamine, and then I'll be better. Okay, maybe. Heroin then. Well, heroin. Yeah, I don't know too much about heroin. It's weird. Now they teach you about this stuff in school, but I didn't retain any of it. All I know is that the liaison was like, you know why people, I forgot what exactly he would say, but like he liked to do this a lot when he was talking about money. Like, you know why people will grow marijuana? No. He was just such a weird guy. I think heroin is a depressant. Might be. I don't know. I thought it was a stimulant. But fuck if I know anything about those things. Holy shit. 30%? You gotta be kidding me. Tomorrow, though, I'm probably going to be doing more Okami, which you'll probably be happy to know.
Looks like scout flies are always in red.
Heroin makes you tired? Well, I'll be. Holy shit, this is nightmarish. I might only make this stream like an hour long if it continues on like this. This is unacceptable! This is absolutely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Actually, let me try something. Can I save it? There's no, yeah, I don't need a save point. Thank God. I remember this guy that worked like 1 week at my local Dunks and was high on heroin, almost fell asleep while making my coffee. And then he was fired a few days later when he overdosed. Oh wow. He didn't die, did he? Okay, I'm gonna reboot it, run it on fast, put this game on some cocaine. There we go. Okay, 99%. Good so far. Probably not if he was fired. I told you about that one guy who was fired for drinking on the job. He was drinking a seltzer, of all things. He was just like pouring it into his water bottle, and my colleague saw him doing it. Like, the bar was the bar was down below, and my colleague was like up in the bleachers, and so like the bleachers they go down like this, right? And you can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, so my coworker was at the very top of the bleachers, looking down, and he noticed that like the kid at the bartender was like looking around kind of suspiciously. No, this did not solve my problems at all. Sad day. So he notices the bartender's looking around all suspiciously. And he's like, huh, that's kind of weird. And then he saw him, like, reach his hands underneath the bar, like he's doing something. And so, so he took a video of it. And when the bartender went to go to the bathroom, my coworker went up to the bar and, like, took his water bottle and sniffed it, and it smelled like alcohol. And he was like, oh, okay. So that was an interesting story. Yeah, no, this isn't working out. You'd think that with a game as simple as this one, like, this isn't a very, like, complex game as far as the game mechanics go and items and graphics. So I wonder why this one is running so slowly whilst the other ones, like Radion Stories, are just fine. He could have been making Shirley Temples instead. What's a Shirley Temple? I mean, I know who Shirley Temple is, but I don't know what a Shirley Temple is. It's the Bird Lady. Oh my god. I don't think I ever told you about Denise the Bird Lady, that when I was living in this apartment complex about 6 years ago, and there was this lady who lived in the apartment complex diagonal to me, and she had all these birds. And you know that stereotype where, like, people are, they either, like, look or sound like their pets? This lady was that. Like, she kind of had this, like, big kind of hooked birdie nose, like this kind of beak of a nose, and she had this kind of squawky voice too. Like, one of her birds was named Molly, and I think she let her bird out in the back in, like, the parking lot to fly around for something, and the bird flew up into, like, a tree or something, and I had it was summer, so I had the window open, and I heard her go, Molly, 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 where are you, silly bird? And there was this other time, I think my sister was coming back from work or something like that, and there was like a staircase in the back of the apartment that we would usually go up. And when you go up that staircase, you pass by Denise's window, and she heard Denise say to one of her birds, like, "You better get in your cage right now, you big fat, or you big silly bird," or something like, or "you big fat bird." I forgot what it was she said. She was a interesting character. This one time, Denise had to work early in the morning, and she would always wake her birds up at, like, either like 9 o'clock sharp or 10 o'clock sharp. Like, it was always like they had to be woken up at a very specific time, but they scheduled her to work earlier than when she normally woke her birds up. So she asked me to go into her apartment early in the morning and wake up her birds at that time while she was at work. So I go, and not only did they have to be woken up at a very specific time, she had multiple birds, and, like, I think she had like 3 bird cages, so like 3 birds, 1 in each cage, and they had a blanket over their cage when they were sleeping, so you had to pull the blanket off of the cage in a very specific order. And so I pulled by the way, the birds that she had were like parrots. They were the kinds that talk. Well, I don't know if it was a parrot, but it was like a talking bird. And so I pulled the blanket off of the first cage, and the bird's eye, like the pupil just shrunk, and it was like, hello. It was like a robot waking up and bird activate. Okay. I think because it's a collectathon, there are probably a lot of individual assets that the game has to generate at once. And a Shirley Temple was a ginger ale grenadine. I read that as grenade. And maraschino cherries. That's interesting. I should try that sometime. But yeah, you do have a point there about how you have to collect items and stuff. So that could actually be the culprit. That's a good observation there. My mom really likes maraschino cherries. I don't like candied fruit that much, but they're non-alcoholic. Oh, these cows. The moan that they make when you kick them or, you know, beat them up or whatever. One time my dog, I think he was tired and like he laid down and he made this grunting noise that sounded very similar to those cows. You're like, On the bright side, because it's so slowed down, you get to see Daxter fall off of Jack's shoulder like a piece of gum. Get back in your pen, cow. So I'd get them all the time at the bar, but with Mountain Dew instead. Ew. Mountain Dew? What are you, some sort of savage? Somewhere in this game, there's this really like super stereotypical hillbilly guy. Like lives in a swamp, and he's just like, talks real hillbilly like. Like you thought that Clive was a stereotype. This guy is 10 times more southern than Clive. Don't want P to see this video. Don't worry. I'm too unpopular and irrelevant for them to care. I'm a basic gamer. Sorry, I'm a neckbeard. What do you eat? Do you eat Doritos with those Mountain Dew? Henry. McHenry. More. Alright. Go! I'm sorry to be really mean. Actually, spicy Cheetos. Do you mean like the regular spicy Cheetos, or the ones that are even more spicy? Like they came out with a new flavor like about a year ago that's even hotter than the regular spicy ones. Get in there. Get in. Actual spicy Cheetos. You like the ones that cause you physical pain? I don't know, the flaming hot kind. Oh, I think those are just the regular spicy ones. Because there's like regular Cheetos, then there's the flaming hots, which are like, they have a little bit of a kick, but I wouldn't really call them spicy. I mean, they're kind of spicy. But then there's one even hotter than that, which they came out with about a year ago. I like spice in moderation. I remember this one time I went to a Buffalo Wild Wings with this one guy, and I was trying to show off by eating the spiciest, or getting my chicken with the spiciest sauce on the menu, and the waitress kind of looked at me like, "Are you sure?" And I'm just like, "Yes, give it, bring it on." So she brings it to me, I eat it, and like at first bite, it didn't taste that bad. It wasn't that hot. I was just like, "Oh, this isn't too bad." Yeah, it's actually pretty mild. Oh my god! Holy shit! And my mouth and my throat and my intestinal tract was on fire, and I drank so much water, even though like I know that's what you're not supposed to do that, because it just spreads it around, it makes it worse. But I did that anyway, and so I had to pee really bad coming back from the restaurant. It was awful, and I'm stupid. If I'm not in gastric distress, then it's not enough.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
So yeah. Ah, shit. I didn't make it. You guys remember that that really scary fish that like if you swim too far out, it gets you? And when it's coming, it makes that like that heartbeat noise, like dum 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 dum. Used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. Don't ever let me do that. If I ever tell them to make it spicy as fuck, then stop me. I will die. Was this game? What? Yeah, there was. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna save the game and then I'm gonna... Sorry. Well, first I'm gonna quick save so I can just... Well, I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you've ever made an attempt to try and swim out far, but that's what happens. At least. Here. Watch this. Here it comes. Yeah. That heartbeat noise. So scary. Anyway. They do that to prevent you from swimming out to the Forbidden Island place. I forgot where exactly we need to go. I think we go up here, maybe? Go to that weird rainforest place? No. What are they eating? It's just sand. There's no grass. Well, that one might be eating grass. There was no grass around that cow, and it was just putting its head down and eating the sand. Give me a power cell. I brought your cows back.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Oh, I know what I have to do. I have to go to the other side of the island. I think. But yeah, Jak 2. Jak 2 is like the Shadow the Hedgehog of the Jak and Daxter games, I feel. Like, this one's all, like, you know, happy and upbeat, and it's all goofy. Takes place in sort of like an island setting. But Jak 2, it's like, it's all serious and futuristic dystopia-y. And I forgot, they gave Jak a voice, right? I don't remember if they did. Like stealing people's cars. Yeah, that too. Like Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Jak. I always like the mayor's house. This looks so cozy. Yeah, he could talk all of a sudden. This guy looks like Willy Wonka, doesn't he? Come with me, and you'll be in a world of freaky long-haired elf creatures. Usually trauma doesn't make you not mute anymore. It's the other way around. Yeah. You know, it's weird. You'd expect him to be more mute in that game. More brooding. But no. That's not how it works.
Did you pay the bill?
Mr. Willy Wonka. Why does he have a black eye? I don't remember that. Do you remember him having an eye like that? Oh, and then wait, I know that's not a black eye. That's like a monocle or something, isn't it? It's weird how it stretches with his eyes, though. It's a stretching monocle. Or an eye patch or something? I have no idea. Anyway. I know that there's, yeah. He's got one of these, fly things in his house. This house is so cool. Maybe he owes money and got beat up. Yeah. He didn't pay his power bill, so they shut off his electricity and punched him in the eye. That's what happened. He didn't have the goods. I hear something. Is it down below? Yes, there it is. I knew I heard, one of these little fly here things. There we go. Alright, this is where all the, yeah. Sentinel Beach. I have the power. Just making all the... There's enemies in this game called metalheads, if I recall correctly. Oh, these fucking bombs. Pelicans that drop bombs on you. Oh wait, no, it's not the pelican. It's the pelican steals the power cell, and I have to go beat it up.
Snagged a power cell.
Give it back!
Let's go kick some big bird butt.
Big bird butt. Shit. Nope. I'd rather not deal with you. Thank you.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell.
Hold that thought, Dexter. I got a power cell right here. Don't tell it, PETA. We're kicking bird butt. Actually, hold on. I wonder if I could do this. Hold on. Okay, I hope I can. No, I can't. Damn it. You know that, that emoji that's just a bee? Big bird butt. Anyway. Dexter, is your spine okay? No, it's not okay. He's got scoliosis. Bork, bork. Oh, more dogs. Oh, you know what else I should play? But I don't know if it'll have a lagging problem, because it's kind of like Jak and Daxter where you gotta collect stuff. But Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, that's a game that I would like to play again. It's just that it's a collectathon game, and I don't know if it's gonna lag like crazy. Yeah, that's a good game. Then sold it because I forgot I liked it. Ah, F to you. Yeah, that's a good game. That and Ty 2. Played that game as well. I forgot, how many power cells did I need to power that little hover vehicle thing that goes over the lava? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations.
Trying to decide if I want to buy a PS2 copy or buy the remake on the Switch. Oh, there's a remake on the Switch? That's interesting. Yeah, I forgot that game was released on both PlayStation and GameCube. Nintendo. Because I'm so used to like games that were only ever released on like one console or the other. Like Zelda or Mario. I remember this one time, one of my friends in I think 5th grade or 6th, no, I think it was 6th grade. He lied to me. He said that he saw copies of like Wind Waker on the PlayStation or something, and I'm like, really? I believed him. But that wouldn't be, because Nintendo doesn't release any of their... They don't release like Zelda or Mario on Sony or any other consoles except Nintendo. I mean, I figure as long as I'm playing this game, I might as well make commentary. Might as well say something instead of just having it be a lagging game. Doing the robot. You know, my nephew really liked this game when we used to play it. He's just like, they're doing the robot. Yeah, he, I think it might have been this game that he was playing that, my nephew, Cody, he was playing this game and he was getting really frustrated with it at some point. And me and my sister and, his brother, my other nephew, we were, like, looking at something on the computer laughing. And, Cody was getting really frustrated, and he's just like, he would just like turn around angrily and stare at us. Yeah, it's funny to watch little kids get angry at video games. It's okay, talk all you like. Is there something over here? I don't remember. About to find out. I'm trying to think of some other stories from this game, because there are so many. I just remember that this is a game like, so my my sister and her 2 sons at the time, she has 4 now. They came and like were living with us for like a little while, and I remember this was one of the games that my nephews really liked to play. God damn. Do 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 do. So this game is nostalgic for me for that reason. You have to do something with this. Forgot how do you... There we go. That's how you do it. Oh, I gotta kill that thing first. Get out of my way. Alright. It's funny, last Christmas my mom got the family the Spyro Reignited trilogy, and she was saying how excited she was to play because she loved playing the games on PS1, and was like, wait, when did you play? Turns out she always played my games whenever I wasn't home. That's funny. Yeah, my mom actually played some of the games that she got us. Like, for Christmas she got a PS2 and a bunch of games with it, and I guess she sort of played some of the games before she actually gave them to us. I don't know if it was to like make sure that they were like appropriate or whatever. But one of the games that she played was the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, which I played in the stream back in like June, I think. June, July. And at the part like in the intro, there's where the Galadriel is talking, and there's a part where like a bunch of like guys on horseback are riding, and it made the controller rumble, and she said that it really scared her at first. I never even knew she liked all the childhood games I had. Yeah, my mom, like I said, like she tested out the games, but she wasn't really like into them, like me and my sisters were. But my dad, he likes games. He really liked Pac-Man because he used to play it when they had it like, you know, like arcade style, like when it was a new game in the 80s. He used to play it. So he bought Namco Museum for the Nintendo 64, and when he would play the game, like since he was so used to playing it like arcade style, he would hold the like instead of using his thumb, he would like hold it like this, like it was an arcade controller, like that, and then he would like press the buttons like that. So he just used a regular controller like it was an arcade thing. And it was just one of those goofy things that he would do. And he would get really intense with Pac-Man too. Like he'd be like, and then he'd get eaten by a ghost and go, "Oh!" Like he would say it really loud. It would make me jump out of my skin. Yeah, my dad really liked Pac-Man. He also liked he also likes Monkey Ball. And the reason he liked Monkey Ball was this one time he took us to Chimpy's Pizza, which is this place that it's not in business anymore, but it was basically like Chuck E. Cheese, except it's like a jungle theme. It's exactly like Chuck E. Cheese. Like it's got you know, arcade games. It's got pizza. It's got you know, the little coin, like the coins, and you can buy prizes with your tickets. It's got the animatronic Rock of Fire explosion band, the you know, the animatronic animals. So yeah, he the first time he played Monkey Ball was at that Chimpy's Pizza, and he liked the game because the joystick for Monkey Ball was a banana. And I think I actually showed a picture of it once. I think I told you the story about the banana-shaped joystick. So I got him Monkey Ball for Christmas. I haven't. Are you sure? I feel like I don't know, maybe it was like in a stream and you weren't there or something, but I feel like I've told the story before. Because I remember pulling up a picture of the arcade machine, the Monkey Ball machine. Maybe I should. Of course, if I do that, it's gonna mess up my display. So I better not do that. Yeah, I'll show you later. What the fuck? What the fuck? No, I'm not near any egg. I wasn't aware that I was supposed to be. Go away, dog. Monkey Ball Z. Monkey Ball Z. Monkey Balls. At least not directly. Maybe you posted on it somewhere and I missed it. Yeah, maybe that was it. Balls! Balls taste good? Davai, davai. And I can think of so many games that I want to play. Give me that green eco vent. But yeah, Catherine can attest to the way our dad would. Do you remember the way our dad would play Pac-Man? Like he would hold it like this. Like he would control it, the joystick like this, and he'd press the buttons like this. When you finish one of your longer games, you should do Final Fantasy X. Did I recommend that yet? No, I don't think you did, but that's an idea too. Yeah. Catherine is my sister. She is my sister. Come and get me, dog. There it is.
That's it. Just a little further. That was good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
It's gonna hatch prematurely because I pushed it off a cliff, for God's sake. And this one I have to pay money for. Yeah. She is #1 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan. Hey Neri, how's it going? Game at a good time. The game's logging like crazy.
It's yours, Mom. I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Mama Luigi!
Nothing for sight.
Mama Luigi!
Listen.
Going good, you? Oh no. Going good. Yeah, like I said, the game's kind of lagging and there's not much I can do about it. I didn't understand why it was doing this because the graphics, like, overall this game isn't as complex as, like, Radiata Stories or even Lord of the Rings or some of the other games that I've streamed. Excuse me. But Devin thinks that the reason why it's doing this is because it's a collectathon kind of game. So it has to keep on, like, you know, like, whenever, like, eggs, like, it has to keep on, like, spawning eggs and stuff, and so that's kind of slowing it down whenever it does that. I get a clock radio. He cannot afford. Great success. think it's a constant state of loading and unloading things that can be interacted with. Yeah, that's what it is, probably. Let's see, but I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, your guess is as good as mine, really. Because I'm not either. Oh, well. That sucks. It's still a fun game, though. Whee! Everyone will play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger again, though. Yeah, me too. That was a fun game. Hey, Ty! G'day, Ty! Oh no, I hate spiders. Well, you're lucked up. It's a giant octopus. Maybe I'll buy it. Net payday. Yeah, go for it. Oh god. It's like as soon as I get into the village, it starts doing this. Sad day. My ex hated it because she thought it was ripping off Crash Bandicoot. Which was her favorite game ever. I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of is a rip-off of Crash Bandicoot, but I like it. I like the game. I mean, a lot of these games are kind of, like, rip-offs of one another, I think. Like, even JAK and DAXTER, I feel like, is... Like, these are all just sort of, like... I don't know. They just have a very similar vibe, these games. I mean, it's more like JAK and DAXTER. The only similar thing to Crash is that it's in Australia. Does Crash Bandicoot take place in Australia too, or? I mean, I know Ty definitely does. I mean, it's the Tasmanian Tiger. Tasmanian Devil. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Interesting. Meanwhile, JAK 2 takes place in futuristic Detroit. Or futuristic Gary, Indiana, I suppose. Whoa, come on. Get up on the ledge. There we go. Yeah, it's doing a little bit better now. I mean, not much else I can do. No. Yes, okay. Yes. No. It's more, ugh. Yeah. I'm a snake. I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little snake. I like the fishing minigame that's somewhere in this jungle. Forgot where it is. But I know it's on a bridge. That I do know. That looks like the snake from the Jungle Book, doesn't it? This is very Jungle Booky. For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Why does every game have a fishing minigame? It's fun. Fishing is a fun pastime. Whoa! What's more relaxing than fishing? So every 90 that I collect, right, gets me a power cell, right? I think that's how it works. No! Don't bite me! Last week you hated it. Yesterday you hated it. Yeah, well that was just because that I wasn't getting the fish that I wanted. That fish is gonna bite me, I know it. I like games that give you that has like a double jump mechanic. Like this one. I think Okami lets you do that too. Why does the snake have a mustache? Does it have a mustache? Oh yeah, it does. I never noticed that. Nah. Alright. Whoop. That thing is gonna slap the shit out of me if I go near it. Thanks, I hate Snake Stash. Oh wow. That is quite a lag if I've ever had one. But on the bright side, having a lag like this actually kind of helps, because it lets me sort of plan my movements as I'm doing them. Come here. Okay. There's no more eggs up there, is there? No, I don't think so. That's where I came from. Trampoline. Boing. Boing. I'll rescue you, little fly. Okay. Where to next? Shadow Nose. So how's everyone's day been? I know I already asked Devin about his day, but to Nary and Catherine, how have you been? If you're listening, that is. Oh! Oh, okay, almost fell down there. I'm gonna get what's up here first. You big boy. Something's happening. Oh. Oh, no, wait, it's the tower thing that I have to go to.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
I've been good, but also tired because we have a guy working at our bathroom. On our bathroom, he comes at 7 a.m. to start working. So I don't need to set my alarm for work. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can sympathize. It's like, even if you're not the one doing the work, it's like... It's still exhausting to just have to get up and, like, let the person in. It was like that when we got the brick in the back porch sandblasted. Oh, I found out the Facebook name of this customer I hate, who's a regular at the store. He calls himself John Thunder. His name is fucking Chris. Kind of funny. It's always the people who have, like, a really high opinion of himself that choose the name, like, John Thunder. You can just tell a guy like that has a huge ego. Of course, I would probably call myself Henry Hammer or something like that, or Henry Thunder. Whoop. Hardcore Henry. No. No. Not that I'm mad, I just hate him. Yeah, that's understandable. Ah! Shit. Fuck. See, this is what happens. Call him Chris Sparky or something. Yeah, right. Just to piss him off. Got it. Got him. Got 10. It's got a nice view from here. Not bad. I don't know if he takes fall damage. I think he does. So I gotta kind of be careful. Yeah, right. Where's the fishing game? I want to play the fishing game. That's all I want in this world. No! How dare you bite me?
So we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff.
I am now.
So it ain't gonna help us.
Ooh, you want some of this? Yes. I don't know what this is. Well then. Forgot what that does. Drop down here. I think it might be here that, it's like somewhere. Yes, this is it. This is it. This is the fishing minigame. I found it.
What do you have in the basket?
What's in the box?
Damn monsters patrolling the ocean. The fight out of me fisherman. Another goblin of revenge. No matter what I try, can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your
Mini game, mini game.
If you can catch 200 pounds of them critters, and then I'll let you here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. Just want to try the challenge.
Sure.
There are two types of good fish to catch. 1-pound fishies and 5-pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take my net back from you. They're poisonous eels.
Of course, he talks like a pirate.
In this river. Catch even a one
Hey,
of
the scene
them
isn't too.
buggers.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, it kind of is. All right.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one.
All right, this is where it gets hard. Uh, uh. Okay.
Steady, boy. Hold steady. Here comes a big one. You did it! You caught 200 pounds of fish.
Woohoo! Is that good?
Not bad for a couple of landlubbers.
200 pounds of fish. Yeah,
Here's
I
the
won.
powers that I promised. And you can use my boat, the village dock, whenever you like.
Score. Laughs like a madman. An absolute madman. Oh. Alright, guy. I'm walking away. An absolute madman. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Ooh, I'm gonna get the stuff that... Get the eggs down here. Now that we're getting back into the village, it slows down, of course. I don't know how many power cells I need. I'm gonna go back to the sage's hut and see how many more I need. Hopefully I have the required amount.
Let's go check out old fish breath speedboat at the dock.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do, Daxter. Thank you for asking. Thank you for suggesting it. Alright. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. In time. In time.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1. I don't date animals.
She's not into bestiality.
You don't know what you're missing.
She doesn't have those animal passions.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden
She's not a
deep
furry.
underground.
She's
Some
not
of these
a
pipes
zoophile.
end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Okay, that's what I did. Well, anyway. Hey, old man. I got power cells for you.
Oh, it's the conquering heroes. Good. I wanted to talk with you two about something serious. There appears to be quite a bit of lurker activity on Misty Island. I can see them bombarding the precursor silo from my lookout tower. If the lurkers open it up and release the dark eco, we could all end up running around looking as ridiculous as
Why
this
he's so mean.
annoying little specimen.
He's old and bitter. That's why.
Jack, it's time for you to prove your worth. Get the fisherman to let you take his boat back to Misty Island. Get to the top of the precursor silo and take out that cannon.
And what about me?
You? Why don't you mop my floors? They seem to have lost their shine lately.
Fair enough. Well, his boat is forget where it is. It's somewhere down in the village, right? Yeah, I see it. I see the boat. Yeah.
You see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dang nasty.
To Misty Island. It's not too far of a ride away. Oh, frozen in an interesting position. He's all stretched out. Long Jack. Yep. Anyway, I should probably end the stream right here, because like I did mention before, I do have an appointment tomorrow that I have to wake up for and pretend to be human. So, I'm gonna see if anyone's streaming right now. Oh, I see what's your name? Kojika's streaming right now. She's oh. Also B Marie is streaming something too. She just started. She is playing Phantasmagoria. A puzzle of something. So I'm gonna send you guys over there. And as always, before I go, I'm gonna stream if you're around tomorrow, I'm gonna stream Okami tomorrow. So I hope you get your Japanese snacks ready. Sake and ramen and everything like that. So yeah. Anyway. That's all for tonight. You guys stay safe. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.